Okay. You able to get into the agenda?
I'm getting in there now.
Okay.
Where's that?
I shared it with you in your Google.
Oh, you shared in Google. All right. I thought you sent me an
doc.
email.
Yeah, I sent it an email too, but I just shared it in a doc so we can add notes.
Okay, Christina, let me pull it up. Sorry.
Sure. I just called it PSA 2.
You're videotaping it, and I'm totally not ready. This is so wonderful. Yeah.
Sorry.
Got it.
No, it's okay.
Got it.
Okay. All right, so I'll give you a minute to review,
Mm-hmm.
and if there's something you think we need to add, we
Okay.
can add that.
Okay.
We good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we'll start with our objective today is we want to discuss like the status of small group instruction and how that's going in the literacy skills block classes and figure out like next steps, what we can do moving forward. And a big part of this will definitely be like updating the PSA 2.
Right.
So celebration so far with literacy skills block classes. Would you like to begin?
Of course. Stransky and I had gone and done an observation. Whenever we came back from the observation, she immediately implemented a lot of great things. And so she now has small groups and different levels of reading that's actually occurring. She is working on some running record opportunities, and I probably need to get in there and hone in that practice a little bit more with her.
Okay.
When it comes to eighth grade read another book on the Holocaust, and then they did a lot of reading and writing with that. Then they invited the Holocaust survivor, Mr. Jack Adler here, for a culmination of all those readings, as well as, so they were responsible for writing in the discussion with Mr. Adler. They had to refer some things that happened in his book, and when they asked questions, and so they were providing three students did an amazing job of referring the book. In your book, you said XYZ, and he was really impressed with that. And then they provided thank you cards for them that they read out for him, that they read out individually.
Okay. Did that capture everything there?
It did.
I agree with you, Stransky. Like when I was in there this morning, I did a quick observations. Classes are shorter this morning, so I was in about 10 minutes in each class. But when I walked in and I spoke to students about like their reading rotations, they were able to tell me like the different stations and what they do at the different stations. And she came over and talked to me a little bit about how she's incorporating, and I want to add that here, like a lot of nonfiction work.
She is, yeah.
Which is awesome. But she's like waiting on like some texts,
Right.
like some magazines or something
She
that
is.
she was waiting on.
Yeah, she and I spoke. She got a grant, and she's getting Time Magazine, Time
Awesome.
for Life, or something like that. So that each week they'll get something that is going to be helpful for the nonfiction side of things.
Wonderful. Where were those observations at? I just wanted to fill that in there.
Oh, gracious. It was at another school, so it was in
Yeah.
the Jeffco school.
Okay. That's cool. That's enough. Okay. So let's click there to the PSA
Okay,
and go to PSA period 2.
there.
Awesome. And I just want to add some updates here. Okay, so I had filled in like a few things here. I know a couple of weeks we've been kind of back and forth just trying to like schedule, and I apologize for those challenges. But I think, and if there's something that I missed as well, we can add that. But I didn't fill in yours here, so you can definitely take some time now to add those, as well as we can even add the date here for like the observation that the teachers did as well.
Okay.
And so I'm going to add as well the observations I did today. And again, it can be like a quick blurb, kind of like what I have.
Oh my gracious, I'm thinking, how can I remember what I did back on the 23rd of October?
Well, I think when you look here at what I did as well, that can speak to, because I think we did some of those things together. Like we created a list of look fors here on the 31st, you know, like
Yeah.
we both, okay. I'll get better at having an agenda so we can fill this in as we go along.
Thank you.
My apologies.